I'm Niems, and I'm here at the Rancho Coastal Humane Society in Encinitas. This Humane Society caters to all of the local towns, as well as a large portion of our community adopts their dogs from here. With the recent closure of puppy mill supplied stores across California, shelters have been deeply impacted. According to the Humane Society of the United States, 44% of dog adoptions in 2018 were from a shelter or a rescue facility. With the closings, that number is expected to rise, with continued dog adoptions and rescues becoming the primary option. We spoke to dog trainer Libby, Mr. Porter, along with senior Heidi Gertzke to get their opinions on the recent closure.
They tend to be really fearful, nervous, under-socialized dogs, so I think it's a fabulous thing for that kind of business to close and no longer be putting those animals through that kind of torture.
Taking these dogs from the shelters and putting them into stores such as Petco and PetSmart is going to really help push people to open up their minds to rescue dogs rather than just getting a brand new puppy that might seem easier or cuter to them.
I'm happy to see the puppy mills close so that there are more dogs out there who perhaps won't spend the rest of their lives in kennels or at the pound.
In 2017, California became the first state to outlaw pet stores like Petco and PetSmart for selling any animals unless they come from a shelter or a rescue group. Additionally, we asked them, along with 2 young dog adopters, why it's important to adopt from shelters rather than a breeder.
I think it gives them like a second chance at like a better life.
There are more dogs than there are homes. So when people keep breeding more and more animals, it just creates more of a problem and no place for these animals to go. So when people go to a shelter, they really are saving an animal because there are lots of dogs and cats that are getting euthanized because there aren't enough homes and more animals keep coming into those shelters. They have to take in all these strays and lost and people dump dogs, so they have to keep making room. So it's the most important for people to adopt from a rescue because then they're really saving a life.
We never even considered adopting from a breeder.
Okay.
It seemed to us like if there are dogs out there who need a loving home, there's no reason for us to participate in a process that only creates more dogs that need more homes.
Finally, we spoke to several dogs up for adoption to get their take on the situation.
So how's your experience been in the shelters? Are you excited to be adopted by a great family? Are you excited to be adopted by a good family? Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? We're so happy to find out that the closing of puppy mills have been positively affecting these guys. Hopefully next time you go to adopt a dog, consider checking a shelter. This has been Kathman and Niems reporting for The Sage.